Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya and this is my art creation channel where I love to do paintings mostly in watercolor. And what I have here for you today is a painting that I did with watercolor, and I also used acrylic pens and some fun watercolor techniques with salt, and it's intuitive. I just kind of put some paint on the paper and let the water and salt do its magic. And then I use some pens. As you can see, it is basically a underwater coral forest. That's what I ended up making. So if you want to go ahead and join me while I paint this, I'll show you how I did it. It's nice and relaxing, and I think you will enjoy it. So here is a paper that I used. It is Meeden, a 7x10 sheet of cold-pressed watercolor paper. I used my new set of paints. Oh, there's my brushes, sorry. And then I used my new set of Kuretake paints that I have, and I will go over the colors. I used a spray bottle of water and some salt. And here I'm using my 3/4 watercolor brush, a flat brush, and I'm just wetting the paper. Most of this is wet on wet. There's a few spots that I left a little bit dry, but it's mostly all wet on wet there. And as I was doing this, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I just wanted to throw some color down and see what happened. So the first color I'm using there is Vermillion. And then I add a little bit of the Venetian red to that. I'm just kind of letting it all, let the watercolor spread. And there's some brilliant green. And then I added a little bit of the Cobalt turquoise light. And you know, I love really doing these type of paintings. They're so fun to do. And then I added some green golds. Some of the yellow. And like I said, I'll have these all in my description. Splattered some of that yellow on there. Then I wanted to add some coral pink. Since this is corals, I thought I'll add some of the coral pink. Then I added some of the water with my spray bottle to let those colors mingle with each other. These type of paintings are always relaxing to do. I've been gone for a little while and I just wanted to do something kind of easy and simple, so I thought this would be the perfect thing to do for me today. Now I'm adding some more water with my dagger brush. Just throwing some water down on there. Some squiggly marks. Just having fun with it. I kind of knew I wanted to do some kind of undersea coral painting, but I really didn't have anything like specifically in mind, so just having fun. So then I'm adding some salt. And time to dry. So there it is, dry. I thought, oh wow, that looks really cool, really fun to work with. So I'm done with my watercolor paints. Now I'm coming in with these Meeden acrylic markers that I got for Christmas. I also got the other paints for Christmas too, the Kuretake set. These are the first time I've ever used Meeden acrylic markers. You can see they're numbered. And I did do a swatch for these markers, and I wasn't able to finish them. See, that's as far as I got with my swatch. And the name of the colors are not on the markers, just the numbers. So I had to look those up online. But those are as far as I got. I still got a few more of those colors to swatch. But kind of that helped me decide what to start with. So I started with white. And they do need to be shaken up before you use them. So I'm just kind of looking at my picture and just finding some definitive shapes that I can use for the coral. So basically just kind of looking at it and saying, oh, I see something there. And then just taking my acrylic markers and adding the details, which is always fun. Now I did notice, this isn't a review of these markers, but I will say I did notice something about these markers. The white is not as opaque as, let's say, a Posca pen, but I do like it. And these are brush tips, and I usually don't use brush tip acrylic markers. I usually use the, I guess what would you call it, the nub tips, or the rounded tips. So this is first time using the brush tips, and I did like it. They were fun. But I think I might prefer using kind of the rounded nub tips. I guess it's just depends on the effect you want. Maybe it's because I'm not used to them yet. This is the first time I've actually used them since I got them. So it's still fun. Anyway, so then, yeah, I'm just kind of looking at my drawing and trying to figure out what to make out of it. And then here is a pink color. Let's see. So that was white, and then this one's light red. And I will also be putting these colors that I used in the description. And this one is a Vermillion. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. I was away for about a month from my studio, and I did have a few supplies with me where I was at. So I was able to do some painting. Actually, I did some acrylic painting while I was gone. I mostly do watercolor, but I did some acrylic painting, which was fun, and I do enjoy acrylic painting. I did some paintings on canvas, but I didn't have like proper lighting or my normal recording device with me, so I didn't record anything. So now I come here with my deep yellow pen, just kind of going around some areas that had that yellow tone color to it, just creating some more coral, or that does look like coral, but see those little the marks that the salt made doesn't really look like coral. It looks like more like plants. So I made them kind of look like underwater plants with stems. So now I'm coming with this my black marker, waterproof marker, just making dots on things. Dots, dots, dots. We love dots. At least I do. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I worked on some acrylic paintings, which was fun. And I was up in Washington State. I did make a quick little short. I don't know if anybody's seen it out there, of a ferry ride that I took from Bainbridge Island to Seattle. If you want to check it out, it's my latest short that I did. And man, what a view of Seattle from that ferry. And when I saw it, I thought, I gotta paint this. I took pictures, and if you look at the video, you'll see why. It's just the fog. You know, I was on the water on the ferry with the fog, and you can see this city skyline. It's really cool. So now I'm just adding some swirly marks. I wasn't sure what to do with this area here, so I thought, hey, let's just add some swirly marks. Why not? But I was in the mood to use some bright colors, and I haven't been able to use my Kuretake set much that I got. And this is the, I believe, the Art Nouveau set. So I will be doing probably the one I was just talking about, like the Seattle cityscape fog painting soon. It's always fun creating fog with watercolor, and I think watercolor is the best medium to create fog in a painting. So I thought that'd be a fun video to do. I also want to do more of these intuitive paintings on my channel. I think I've done maybe one. I cannot remember, but I think they're fun to do because anybody can do them. And then, you know, yours, if you're painting along, it probably would be different than mine. But I think it's a good exercise in using your imagination and your, you know, kind of your brain to try to create something out of watercolor blobs. And I love using pens with watercolors. I just really enjoy it, adding details and stuff. And I think it's a great way to be able to do that too. But I will also be coming up with soon, since it is almost February, which I cannot believe it, my owl of the month for February. That will probably actually be my next video, my next painting. And in February we have Valentine's Day, one of the things. So I might make maybe a owl that's a lovebird owl or something. I'll figure it out. If you guys have any suggestions, say it in the comments below. I like the way these little coral things turned out, these little yellow ones. It almost looks like a little alien plant. Those look more like the tubular corals. And of course, if you did a painting like this, you could use any colors you like. I just decided to use these ones. I think they turned out pretty. The set is nice for this type of painting. It's got nice pastel colors. They're not too, they're very soft, not super bright, the set. But I like the way they look. To me, they have nice spring, it has a nice springtime color, look to it. So this set would be good, I think, for some springtime paintings coming up because it kind of has that soft pastel look to it. So next I came in with that's just my white gel pen, adding some dots and some other little details. I want to thank all my subscribers for watching my videos. I really appreciate it so much. And if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please do like and subscribe if you like watercolor painting. And I'm very casual about my paintings. I just like to have fun. So, yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't. And thank everybody so much for watching. And I hope life is treating you well. And I will see you soon with my next painting, which will probably be my owl of the month for February. So I will stop talking now and you can watch to the end if you like. Thank you. Bye-bye.